Hello and welcome to a 15-minute short teen yoga class. This is perfect for any young people you may have in your house who have spent a lot of time sitting down staring at a computer. So come to find a nice place to sit down if you have a mat, if not just anywhere on the floor. Just check that you've got nothing next to you that you can knock over. Come to sitting, cross-legged, bring your hands just gently down onto your knees and just stop. I'm sure you've been rushing around all day, so this is 15 minutes where you can just have a lovely stretch and then return to your day. So close your eyes and start to breathe in through your nose and exhale through your nose. And as you inhale, begin to soften the shoulders, soften the hips. Exhale. And see if you can keep this breathing going. Inhaling slowly through the nose and slowly out of the nose. And as you inhale, you can say to yourself the word calm. And as you exhale, you can say to the word self the word stress. You can be breathing in calm and breathing out stress. And then bringing your left hand to the side, just bring up the right hand, keeping the shoulders down, and just have a lovely stretch to the side. Really visualize stacking your shoulders from one on top of the other. Have a breath in and a breath out. And then come to the other side. Go really slowly. Really feel that you're warming up the spine. It might feel stiff because you've been sitting behind a desk. Come again. See if you can go any further. This time you can bend that left arm and just sway from side to side. And then bringing your hands out, shoulder height, keeping the spine lifting. You're just going to turn to face your right side. And we're going to have a breath in and a breath out. Come back to center and then go to the other side. And then bringing both hands in front of you. Bringing your fingertips to the floor but staying sat down, so don't let your sitting bones in your hips rise up from the floor. Just tipping from the spine, just come forward, really stretching that spine, letting your head dangle loosely in the middle. And you can shake your head from side to side, nod, move really slowly. And then from this stretch, we're just going to tiptoe to lie our body across the right leg. And you may be able to touch your nose with your knee, you may not, so whichever feels comfortable for you. And then tiptoe over to the other side, again keeping hold of that breath. Straightening up the spine, bringing the hands behind, opening the chest and just letting the head tip back so your chin is facing the ceiling. And then come back, and then we're going to come to tabletop. So stack your hips over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists. And you might want to just move in a little circle so you can feel where the weight is coming into the hands and the knees. Maybe change directions. Softening through the wrists, softening through the knees. And then come to find your centre where you've got equal weight on both hands and both knees. Suck in your tummy, keep your core nice and strong. You might want to wiggle your hips from side to side, just releasing any tension. And then we're going to come into cat-cow. So as you inhale, dip the spine and lift the head so it comes up to the ceiling. As you exhale, you're going to curl your back like a cat. And then release, come into cow. Inhale, come up to cat. And just repeat that a couple of times, really warming up the spine and just getting some movement into your lower spine. Just releasing tension from being sat at a desk. And then coming back to a flat back, you're just going to stretch out your right leg. So keep the ball of the foot on the floor. Again, keep the weight equal between the hands and the left knee. If you want to lift that right leg, you can. Keeping your tummy and your core sucked in. If you want to add to that, opposite hand to opposite leg. Have a breath in and a breath out. Bring the hand down, and then you're going to place the foot on the floor and then lifting up that right hand so you're stacking shoulders and feeling that beautiful openness as if somebody is pulling you up to the ceiling. Again, if you want to lift that leg, you can, but keeping the core, the tummy sucked in so you're feeling nice and strong. And bringing the hand down, coming back to tabletop. Again, you can just move around in a little circle, and then we'll repeat on the other side. So this time you're bringing the left foot back, keeping the core sucked in, lifting up the leg if you want to. This time reaching out the right arm. A nice deep breath in and out. Placing the hand on the mat. Bring the heel of the left foot, and this time as if somebody's lifting you up from your left side. Again, if you want to lift that foot, you can. If you're feeling a little bit wobbly, keep that foot down on the ground. As you exhale, come down, and you're just going to tuck your toes, and as if you've got a bungee jump rope coming out from the middle of your back, lifting up to the ceiling, you're going to lift up. So it's as if you're being pulled off from the ground. Walk through the legs. Keeping everything nice and soft and relaxed, without tension. Keep hold of that breath. And then come to a static dog. Just walk your hands back to your feet, keeping your knees bent. See if you can push your hands into the floor so you really feel the stretch and the length of the spine. Moving your left hand into the center in between your 2 feet. Lift up your right arm. Again, stack shoulders and have that feeling of lifting up rather than crunching inwards. Bring that hand down. Change hands, come onto the other side. Come back down. Walk your hands back down downward dog. Bring your knees back onto the floor, keeping the feet together, opening the thighs. We're coming into extended child's pose. So really feel like you're lengthening the spine, bringing the forehead down onto the mat. We can have 5 breaths here. So really visualize softening the hips, lengthening the spine. So breathe in, 1, and exhale. Breathe in, 2, and exhale. Breathe in, 3, and exhale. Breathe in, 4, and exhale. Breathe in, 5, and exhale. Gently move the hands underneath the shoulders, coming back up, and just come to sitting. And you're going to stretch your left leg and hug your right leg into your chest. So wrap your left arm, so opposite arm around the right leg, and as if somebody's calling you from behind. Again, have a nice deep breath in, breathe out. Turn around, swap over legs. This time it'll be your right arm around, keeping the spine nice and lifted, keeping those toes nice and flexed. Come back, bring the soles of the feet together. And wiggle around, make sure you're sitting up on your spine. And if you want to feel a deeper intensity, bring the soles of the feet closest to body. If you want to relax around the hips, soften through the legs, come into more of a diamond shape. And on exhalation, you're going to lift your head up. And on exhalation, just come forward and let your head dangle. And we're just going to stay here for 3 breaths. And coming back to sitting cross-legged, opening the hands, fingers wide, arms stretched out. And then you're going to bring your left arm across your body, hook your right arm so you feel that beautiful stretch coming along that arm, and then just turn to look over that left shoulder. This will feel beautiful if you've been bent over a computer screen all morning. And then release, come back to nice and open. This time you're crossing over your right arm, hooking it with your left. Just check your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Looking over your right shoulder. Releasing, opening wide. Bring your hands up, coming down through heart center. So namaste. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day.